I don't know if I'm happy for him. Yeah, sure I do. But yeah, they do it. Coaches can lead them to a certain point, but those guys do it, and I'm just happy for them. Really happy. Some of this is really probably overwhelming for that position. Secondary sometimes is not the highest paid position in the NFL, but when some of those kids are getting that kind of money, it's a great reflection on the whole program and especially on themselves.
Do you still communicate with any of them?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time?
Yep, all the time.
What's the dynamic of this group like now?
Now?
We lose a couple of key leaders back there.
Well, right now it's inconsistent. If you asked me Friday, I was all happy. Now it's Monday. Now I'm kind of wondering, walking around in a daze a little bit. But maybe that's to be expected after a couple of days off. But the dynamics, if there's anything, is there's a lot of guys that care and they're practicing hard. That's the first step for me. Getting them lined up. I don't have to get them lined up and really ready to go till we open up our first game. So I'll worry about that later. Right now it's about playing hard and fundamentally being sound, things like that. We're working on it. Got some work to do.
Obviously, Eric didn't end last year the way he wanted to. Have you noticed a change in his mentality or his maturity coming into the season?
No, I think there's some humbleness in him. It's easier to get on him, and he really realizes that he made a huge error, and it was reflected by his time away. You have to watch those games on TV. That's not easy to do. And obviously, I hope there's a strong hunger to be a better man. All right, Ben. Hi, Jerry.
I wanted to ask you about CeCe. It seems like this is the time of year when we can't watch practices,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know a name like that right now. But his name's come up a bunch by some of his peers.
Well, it's easy. He's a work in progress. And all these freshmen go through a period. There's very few of them, like an EFO, that can come in here and play, even a redshirt freshman. So, as time goes, I figure out more and more things that they got to get better at. And we really try to teach the details as we move on. And I spent all day Friday doing nothing but watching technique film. I didn't watch any 7-on-7 or team. I watched individual performances, and it was a long meeting. We got a long way to go in those things, and they're freshmen, so they still got some time. There's a lot of adjustments going on right now.
Speaking of EFO,
Yeah.
He amps up. Obviously, coming back instead of going to the NFL, what's his improvement been like?
EFO is a really special player for anybody, and everything he does is so. What our football team has and what I have as a position coach is I've got someone I can point to and say, look, this is how you do it. This is how you train. This is how you do your technique. This is how you finish. This is how you listen. This is how you learn. And I don't know if there can possibly be anyone better than him. I'm sure there's some guys like him out there, but he's an A+ right now for this football program.